Your Ivy League college admissions interview, how to prepare and what to expect. So you've been offered your first Ivy League college admissions interview. Congratulations, though of course, now you actually have to do it. It's incredibly nerve-wracking to have to go into a room and have a stranger decide your future. If you're also a top student, it's even more nerve-wracking to not know if you're really going to get into your top-tier, super competitive school like Harvard, Princeton, MIT, or Yale, and have your future and career just laid out for you, or if you really even have the slightest chance of even getting in at all. That's why I've laid out the top questions students often hear during their Ivy League college interviews. Even if you're not applying to the Ivy League, this will work for any other competitive top to mid-tier college too. So whether you're applying to Harvard and Princeton, Penn, or NYU, studying these questions will help you be more prepared in terms of what to expect from your college interview and how to be more confident during the interview itself so nothing, and I mean nothing, will take you by surprise. As an overview, though, college admissions officers want to know that you have the maturity to speak clearly, that you can be comfortable even in a nerve-wracking situation like an interview, that you can look them in the eye, smile, chat, have a solid adult conversation on an adult level, and are clear in terms of who you are at this point in your life and where you want to go. The following questions will help you get there and have a successful interview. Question number 1. So what are you interested in studying in college? What college interviewers are looking for here is an answer that reveals your academic and possible future professional plans and interests, but also shows uniqueness and a background, however slight it may be, related to your answer. In other words, just saying you're interested in pre-med is okay, but saying you're interested in pre-med because you spent time interning over the summer at a makeshift hospital in India or at an inner city hospital in Chicago, or that your interest is in neurobiology and neuropsychology is better than just having a general, vague overview because it shows you have an actual experience to back up your goals. The main thing that will get you bad marks here on this question, though, again, is just being too vague. That's what this question is trying to screen for. Your college interviewer wants to make sure that you have found the focus and the ambition needed to truly succeed in a top Ivy League college and in life. They want to make sure you're someone who has a plan and a direction, even if that direction changes course once you get into school. Just show them that you have an initial thought out plan and that you're taking the first step. So if they ask you this question, pick an academic subject and back it up, even if you end up changing your major 4 times once you're in. First, you gotta get in. Number 2, what high school accomplishment are you most proud of? Here, your college admissions interviewer is trying to get a sense of what you value, as the accomplishment you're most proud of will not only show off your best strengths academically or extracurricularly, as could be the case, but will show him or her what things and pursuits you actually identify with in your own life, and that gives them great information about you. The main thing that will get you bad marks on your college interviewer's report, though, with this question, is not showing a real passion or energy behind your answer. You can't expect someone to be excited about what you've done in life if you yourself aren't that excited. Question number 3, tell me about your family background. Where did you grow up? What the admissions officer is looking for here is a sense of trying to place you in their mind. What I call trying to paint a picture of your home life and your neighborhood, how you grew up. Did you grow up in a big city or a suburb, a rural farm, someplace in Europe? Were you homeschooled, or did you attend a highly competitive science magnet in your area? Again, they're trying to place you, but they're also trying to discern how you yourself feel about your own background. There's no wrong answer here except a one-word answer. That will get you a bad mark on the interviewer's report, and you certainly don't want that. And of course, I'm exaggerating by just saying one word. But if someone asks you a question, expand and expound. You're having a conversation. Number 4, what is an example of something difficult you've had to go through, or an important event perhaps that took place in your life in the last few years? Here, as with the question above, the admissions committee, through the college interviewer's report that they will write about you after the interview, is simply trying to get a sense of who you are, what you value, and what stands out in your mind. They are simply trying to understand who you are as a person and how you see yourself in relation to others. The one thing that will get you bad marks on this question, not having a strong and solid answer. It's really not so much what you say with any of this, but how you say it. You always want to speak with confidence and self-reflection. That's what they like. Don't be afraid to show them who you are as a thinker and as a person. The fastest thing to get you dinged on all of your questions is, again, a weak one-sentence response. Question number 5. Why Harvard? Or why Princeton? Or why Columbia? Or why Berkeley? Or why Penn? Or on and on and on and on. Most likely, you already wrote an admissions essay covering this question, so I strongly suggest you review all of your essays before going into your college interview. Your answer, why Harvard or why Penn, etc., UCLA, MIT, NYU, even Boston University, University of Michigan, any school, just to name a few, should focus on that particular school's program, core curriculum, professors, classes, and extracurriculars that are specific to your interest. The focus should be academic at the core, but don't be afraid to let your personality and true interest in a school's outside extracurricular activities also shine through. Do your homework and understand the differences between different programs and how they're set up with their own unique flavor, especially when we're talking about the Ivy League colleges and universities. In the end, your college admissions interview should be conversational, interesting, educational, and engaging. In other words, just try to have a very real and connected conversation. Most interviews last between 30 and 45 minutes, and if you've gotten that far, it's a very good sign that you're already on your way. I currently have a 10-page ebook titled Ivy League Interview Tips available for download on my website, ivycollegeessay.com. This short book highlights all of the top Ivy League interview questions and strategies you need to succeed. I use them myself when interviewing for Harvard. Click here to get my interview tips ebook today on my website, ivycollegeessay.com/interview-prep, Ivy League college admissions. Still want more help? I'm a former Harvard admissions interviewer and a Harvard grad, and I currently run the Ivy League College Essay admissions consulting firm, ivycollegeessay.com. Check out my blog and website, and I provide expert advice on college essays and applications to students all over the world, specializing in the Ivy League and top 10 U.S. schools. Feel free to contact me today for more information, and let me help you get into the school of your dreams.